The most sensitive part of the penis is. When it comes to male sexuality, many people assume that the entire penis has the same level of sensitivity. In reality, research in psychology and human anatomy shows that different areas of the penis respond differently to touch, and some spots are far more sensitive than others. Understanding this is not just about pleasure but also about how the male body is wired for intimacy and reproduction. The most sensitive part of the penis is the glans, especially the frenulum, a small ridge of tissue located on the underside of the head where it meets the shaft. Studies have found that the frenulum contains a high concentration of specialized nerve endings, making it one of the primary sources of sexual stimulation for men. This area is so delicate that even light contact, licking, or gentle friction can trigger strong sensations of pleasure. Psychologists suggest that this heightened sensitivity plays a role in the bonding process during sex. When a man is stimulated in these areas, his brain releases large amounts of dopamine and oxytocin, the same, feel-good, chemicals linked to trust, love, and connection. In other words, male sexual response is not only about physical pleasure but also about creating deeper emotional bonds with a partner. Interestingly, the shaft of the penis is less sensitive compared to the head and frenulum. The reason may lie in evolution. The head's sensitivity ensures effective arousal and climax, while the shaft's lower sensitivity allows men to endure longer periods of penetration without overstimulation. This balance supports both pleasure and reproductive success. Another fascinating fact is that circumcision can slightly alter sensitivity. Men who are circumcised often report that the glans becomes less sensitive over time due to constant exposure and friction against clothing. However, the frenulum still remains one of the most reactive areas, regardless of circumcision status. From a psychological perspective, knowing these details helps partners understand each other better. Many women assume that any touch on the penis is equally pleasurable, but in reality, focused stimulation on the frenulum or underside of the glans is far more effective than random movements. This awareness can improve intimacy, reduce frustration, and make sexual experiences more satisfying for both partners. In conclusion, while the penis as a whole is an erogenous zone, the frenulum and glans stand out as the most sensitive parts. Recognizing this fact is not just about increasing pleasure but also about strengthening intimacy and emotion.